Carrie's appreciation for drag performances was evident in her generous tipping, often leaving $20 bills for the performer she admired. However, I have substantial evidence to support my claims. I possess receipts, photos, text messages, and direct messages that validate the existence of our intimate relationship. It's important to unveil the truth that Carrie Lake is not who she portrays herself to be. Hello, I'm Richard Stevens, hailing from Phoenix, Arizona. Many recognize me as Barbara Savell, one of the prominent drag queens in Arizona. Beyond my drag persona, I have also been a close friend of Carrie Lake, a Republican candidate vying for the gubernatorial nomination in Arizona. When she took a stance against drag and people like myself, I felt compelled to step forward and share my personal experiences with her. I have gathered photos, text messages, and screenshots as concrete proof of our friendship. Carrie Lake's true colors need to be exposed. For over 25 years, I have graced various stages in the Valley, from intimate cabaret bars to grand festivals. I even had the opportunity to host a radio show on Kiss FM. If there was a venue that could accommodate 50 people, I have performed there. It was through these shared interests and experiences that my friendship with Carrie Lake blossomed. It was during one of her broadcasts at the Fox studios that we initially connected. The 307 Lounge, a legendary dive bar known for its significance in queer culture here in Phoenix, was located just about a mile and a half away from where we were. It served as a popular gathering spot for many, including Carrie and her colleagues, who would occasionally visit after their broadcasts. As a significantly younger individual at the time, I was easily impressed and excited to see Carrie there. I mustered the courage to strike up a conversation with her, captivated by her makeup that was still intact from the broadcast. Being an ardent news enthusiast, we quickly bonded over our shared love for news. Additionally, she developed an appreciation for drag throughout the years. Following that encounter, we exchanged phone numbers and continued to stay in touch. Carrie would often reach out to me, seeking information or insights on topics related to the LGBTQ+ community or drag. I became a source of knowledge for her, offering my perspectives on subjects adjacent to these realms. During that time, there was a unique approach in tying in the night's movie with the news broadcast. They would often make connections like, "Tonight at 8 o'clock, Brad Pitt in Fight Club," followed by at 10 o'clock, "Meet a real-life Fight Club participant." Similarly, they incorporated this concept into a segment about drag, which led to my multiple appearances on the news for Carrie. As she became more of a fan and friend, she actively supported the charitable initiatives I participated in. She attended several events I hosted, and I can provide tangible evidence to support these claims. I possess photos, text messages, and direct messages that verify our shared experiences and intimate relationship. Over the course of approximately 10 years, Carrie frequently attended my shows. While not a regular occurrence or a monthly routine, she would make appearances a couple of times a year. The excitement among everyone was palpable whenever Carrie arrived because she was known for her generous tipping, often leaving $20 bills. Carrie showed her appreciation for drag by supporting local drag queens and encouraging others to do the same. She even extended invitations for me to perform at various events. One notable occasion was when she hired me to entertain at a birthday party. Additionally, she specifically requested my presence and performance at a baby shower organized for a colleague from Fox 10. It's important to clarify that Carrie's children were present at these events. While Carrie has attempted to portray the baby shower as her own and my appearance as a mere coincidence, she explicitly invited me, compensated me for my Marilyn Monroe performance, and even requested that I present a baby to the expectant mother, for which I was also paid. I possess photographic evidence to support these claims. dating back approximately 12 years. Carrie's actions demonstrate that she knowingly ignited a conflict with the wrong person. I am willing to stand up against her. Knowing the truth of our history, she was fully aware of her intentions and seized the opportunity to exploit and fuel the hatred, anger, and dissatisfaction prevalent among many individuals. She tapped into the discontentment that Donald Trump stirred up and crafted her image in his likeness. It was not until she took an anti-drag queen stance that she blocked me. When her tweet was made public, I reached out to her, providing an opportunity for her to express remorse for her actions. I gave her a chance to say, "I'm sorry, but I have to take a stand for what I believe in." I attempted to reach out to Carrie, giving her a chance to address the situation and provide an explanation. I sent her a text message, hoping she would respond and clarify her intentions or present her side of the story. However, she remained silent, choosing not to reply. Realizing that she had intentionally blocked me, I understood that she didn't want me to share our direct messages. It became clear that she aimed to prevent anyone from discovering photos of us together by searching Carrie Lake Drag Queen on Google. Last Friday, someone forwarded me a tweet from Carrie Lake. It was poorly composed, filled with random capitalization and run-on sentences. Essentially, the tweet attacked the concept of woke culture, falsely claiming that we had taken down United States flags and replaced them with rainbow flags, removed guards from schools to replace them with drag queens, and distorted religious themes. It was a deliberate attempt to appeal to a particular base, using keywords that would resonate with their desires. Carrie knows that none of those accusations hold any truth, yet she propagated them. This tweet didn't align with the Carrie Lake I knew or the friendship we maintained. Seeking clarification, I provided her with an opportunity to explain herself, but she chose not to seize it. As recently as a year ago, I messaged her, expressing understanding when she mentioned concerns about attending one of my shows due to the current climate. I assured her to prioritize her well-being and that of her family. Subsequently, she introduced a captivating logo, featuring an Arizona state license plate with the text Arizona, which I found quite impressive. My drag name is Barbara Savelle, and I am actively involved in branding myself. I often emphasize the importance of unity, stating that it takes a village, referring to those who attend my shows as civilians. I invite them to join my civilian party. When I came across Carrie's Arizona advertisement featuring the Arizona state license plate, I texted her expressing my admiration for the cleverness of it all. In response, she replied, "I know, right? I learned from the best," accompanied by a wink emoji. Thus, we were still on friendly terms. However, Carrie has been engaging with fringe outlets and refusing to speak to mainstream media. These outlets solely focus on sensationalizing topics related to Trump, associating him with terms like pervert, pedophile, and groomer. It has become a caricature, something so outlandish that it resembles an episode of The Simpsons. Fueled by my outrage over this hypocrisy, my disappointment as a friend, and my concern for personal safety, I decided to speak up. I wanted to share the evidence, the receipts, to shed light on the matter. When an entire group of people is demonized, or their differences are highlighted, labeling them as bad or dangerous, it raises significant concerns. By stirring up anger and fostering hate, such rhetoric puts individuals like myself and others who are not part of the targeted community at a significant risk. A very real risk. I wanted to highlight the blatant hypocrisy behind these actions. There are only two possibilities to consider. First, Carrie Lake is fully aware that drag queens are not dangerous groomers, and she deliberately utters such statements solely to appease a particular base.